Jake, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Look at that for the video for the YouTubers, the YouTube
Right,
people.
so kicking off immediately with a visual reference point for the audio listener. You've just held up a can of Iron Brew.
Iron Brew, not just that. It's a vintage version. Have you seen this? From
No,
1901. I don't think it was. They've just gone back to the origin. A very special vintage, old and unimproved. Tastes exactly the same as how it always tastes, but very nice. The point of that being, I'm up at the Fringe with you.
The Fringe. And your background looks very similar to mine. I don't know if Mr. Sherlock Holmes himself would be listening to this, but if he was, I think a level of deduction might lead him to suggest, I think they're in the same place. But why are they not doing the podcast together? Well, if anyone is listening who may have common sense, please do write in to tell us how we should have done this. But I don't, for the life of me, know how. So instead, you're in your room, about two rooms down, and I'm in my room, two rooms the other way down.
Do you want to, at some point, come and just run in to prove that?
Yeah, shall I do it now?
Yeah, let's time it. 3.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me just get time.
How long do you reckon I can do it in?
I think you can do it in. I honestly think you could do it in 5.5 seconds.
5.5 seconds.
I can't. Yeah.
Okay.
3,
wait. I'm gonna want to start standing up, and I'm gonna say I've gone for the audio listener. 3, 2, 1.
2, 1.
Gone.
Oh, I've locked the door. My bad. Come in.
Me up there.
Sorry, mate.
Lock the door.
Sorry about that.
Lock the door.
18 seconds.
You locked the door. You locked the door.
It's really slow.
Not only that, also, you locked the door. You're podding without any pants on.
Right, I've got pants on.
You're podding pantless. I've run in in good faith. I've run in good faith, thinking, right, I'll burst through the door. A, the door's locked. Secondly, right, unlocked it.
Oh,
legs out.
Yeah, well, I do have my legs
Look
out.
at that. Gorgeous as well.
Yeah, right.
I'll have that up
one. I see you on there. Should have timed it going back. 2 o'clock.
Proper sense of the time then.
No, yeah.
Door's unlocked. Here we go.
Door's unlocked. There it is. Reset. 3, 2, 1, go. The sound of your feet. Pitter patter, pitter patter.
How long?
8 seconds. 8 seconds away. We're 8 seconds away from each other.
Felt like 4.
Yeah.
It's like that weather. It's like the weather forecast. Feels like 4.
Yeah. Was that
feels
actually
like
8?
4?
I don't want to know.
Oh,
I just want to know what it feels like. I'm only looking at the temperature because I want to know how it feels like. I just want to clear up. I've got pants on.
Yeah. You've got pants. It's trouserless.
I'm up here, but I've only bought jeans, so I basically didn't want to. Like, it's not very nice to lounge around in jeans, so I just went, just in pants. I wasn't going to stand up. I didn't think we'd do that.
What have you made of the student accommodation that I've been in for the last 4 weeks?
You know what? I like it. It's a real throwback. Like, it feels very nostalgic of like when I was like first year of uni. This is like exactly the sort of room I was in, and I like it. I can see why over a month it would maybe become a bit claustrophobic.
It's like, I don't know. It's better than I went to Manchester, and the rooms we were in this halls of residence called Oak House, that they had green paint on the breeze blocks in the internal walls. And someone said they couldn't plaster over to like cover the brickwork, because if that layer of plaster would have made it legally too small for human habitation.
Mate, that's amazing. But I do just want to say, we're 4 bonus episodes in, and you told that story before. Told it 2 weeks ago. So don't want to say we sort of run out of stuff. Didn't want to say we
didn't stop me at all.
Well, I just thought it'd be rude. I did.
What is ruder? I don't know. Is it? Would it have been stopping me midway, or waiting till the end and going?
Well, I knew it was a long story, and I just wanted to be sure that
quite out of breath as well. Maybe I'm not thinking straight, just because I've done the run twice as well.
Yeah. Also, it's the last week of the Fringe. You've done the full month. You're very tired. You've had some late nights.
You've had some late nights. 3 days on the trot. You've been here. 3 days on the trot. You've been out till 4:30 in the morning.
You know what it was? Remember when you told me your schedule, and you said you were getting up at 1:30 in the afternoon, and then and I was like, you won't drag me into those ways.
Yeah,
I'll still be up at 9 and but no, I'm straight into your ways.
First,
let him bed at midday.
After the first night you were here, I came to the kitchen and you were there, fleece on. I was like, oh, he means business. Fleece on, washed, ready, cup of tea. I know you'd been out since till 4:30, and I was like, "You're right. I don't feel." It's never one or the other. It's never middle ground with you. It's either, oh mate, really, or no, I don't feel a thing. I've had 12 pints. I've been out till 5, but I don't feel a thing. And it was a real the way you had the fleece on was like you're really wearing it as like an act of defiance of like I will not let what's happened yesterday affect me in any way.
I feel the more I protest, the more you don't believe me. But in that moment, I felt okay. As the day went on, I felt worse as it went on.
3 days in, how you doing?
I've just embraced it. I've sort of fallen into your ways. I think, yeah. But then I think the difference is I'm here for a limited amount of time. So but I think living with you guys, I've just fallen straight into your routine, which maybe isn't the most sort of productive way to make the most out of a Fringe over
it's
4 days.
Fringe experience, I suppose, isn't it?
But it feels authentic, and I've had a lot of fun. I just want to say I'm happy to be here. I am happy to be here. I'm really pleased to be here.
With the background and the tone of voice, it does sound a little bit hostage like situation, but that's fine. Just want to say I'm really happy to be here. But if you did want to release me at any point, I'm sure my family could put a ransom together. The first day you arrived, you didn't stay with us though. You stayed at that hostel.
Yeah, I stayed at a hostel next to Waverley. I got off the train, and within a minute, I was in the hostel. It's really, really close to the station. 12-bed dorm.
Oof.
I think just to sort of clear your name of, it wasn't that you were being unaccommodating. You had your room was only free from the Sunday, and then there was no trains on the Sunday. So I was like, you know what, I'll bridge the gap, get a hostel for a night. Wasn't it was pretty. But I've stayed in hostels before. I don't mind staying in hostels. You normally have.
What
a few
age
drinks.
is too old?
What, to stay in a hostel? I don't think there is. I know what you mean when you.
They're sort of quite. I mean, they're sort of known as youth hostels. That's colloquially how they're referred to, youth hostels.
Yeah, you're right. But no, I saw a couple of blokes who looked probably in their 50s.
I mean, if you ever end up having a family, you're not staying in a hostel on your family holidays, are you?
No, you wouldn't take your family for that. So I came and watched your show. It's brilliant. Had a brilliant night. We went out for a few drinks after. Got back to the hostel at about 4 a.m. And I thought it's 12-bed dorm, and I thought I'm going to be very conscious of these people. I took my shoes off before going back in. Before I entered the room, I took my shoes off, so I was like, I'm not in there like on the floor, like trying to pull my shoes off. I'm ready to go in, drop my shoes, clamber up on my bed. I was top bunk. That'd be fine. I walked in. When I checked in, there wasn't anyone in the bunk below me, so I thought, oh, maybe I'll have a bed to myself. Oh, God.
What did you opt for? So you chose top bunk?
No, you don't get choice. They just give it to you. You just get assigned like your bed number 5.
Never choose top. Never choose top.
I see. I would go top. I was having this talk with, I think it was Connor. I would pick top.
No. In that Louis Theroux documentary in Miami Mega Jail, he's like, yo, I ain't gonna be no top bunk, bitch.
I just think if you're top, you've got high ground. You've got the higher ground.
You can get ambushed. Out of control. You're rudderless. You're rudderless. You're not grounded in any sense.
You're in control at the top.
You've got if you're bottom bunk, you've got the space under the bunk as well for storage as well.
But you have the space anyway because there's a cage. There's a cage. You have an allocated cage under the bunk bed which you put your stuff in. You bring your own padlock. You put it in there. You want the top one. In medieval times, did the fighters, the knights, did they want to be up at the top of the castle, or did they want to be in the moat?
They want to be top of the castle, bottom bunk.
Yeah, shooting down.
Top of the castle, bottom bunk.
Top of the castle, shooting down. You want to attack me? I can see you coming from all angles. If you're in, you're trapped on the bottom bunk. You're enclosed. You're a caged animal.
You can hear someone coming up and down non-stop.
Well, this guy did. So I went in. He's got KFC all over the floor. I don't know how he had that much stuff with him all over the floor, just KFC. So
what, your bottom bunk lad?
Yeah. So I had to clamber over all of his KFC and shit. Like, I had to put my shoes next to it. I get up into my bunk, get changed in the bed, which obviously is a bit of a fiasco. And then I thought, I'm not one to lose stuff, but I couldn't find my AirPods. So I was scrambling around looking for my AirPods, going through all like my coat pockets and like getting my jeans back out my bag I'd just taken off to check all the pockets. Couldn't find it. After 5 minutes of that, I heard from beneath me, "Would you just stop wiggling a bit?" So he's huffing and puffing.
Do it again.
And "Would you just stop wiggling a bit?" It was sort of like to himself, but so I could hear it. But I thought,
do you think he's half asleep and he's like, he knows something's going on?
Yeah.
Would you just stop wiggling a boot? Is that it? I don't know.
Yeah. Would you just stop?
Would you just stop wiggling a boot?
You know what? It gave me a sense of it was someone, I don't think he got to sleep yet. And I think maybe he was getting close at 4 a.m. of like, God, I might finally get some sleep. I've come in as quiet as I can. I've been so courteous.
Yeah,
I've got all my stuff out before going. You're in a hostel. You're in a hostel.
Yeah.
Like, come on. People are going to be coming youth hostel during the Edinburgh Fringe in Edinburgh on a Saturday night. We're not all going to be in it reading a book at 7, are we?
Saturday night.
I've come in, I've been as quiet. I was wiggling around looking for my AirPods. Found them in the end, thank God.
So you do admit to, just so you know, you've admitted to the wiggling just then, by the way.
I was rummaging.
I don't want you to be caught. You've openly just said two things. You called it a youth hostel, and that slipped out, and you also said wiggling. So just. But I'm not having to go at you for wiggling. I'm just saying you did wiggle.
No, I'm not. Fair enough if he's a bit, but and I was conscious of. I think I'm very sort of self-aware with stuff like this. I'm like, I don't want to be annoyed. Hence why I took my shoes off. That's what I told you the detail. I took my shoes off before going in.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Just stop wiggling and huffing and puffing. I just thought, you know what? I'm just gonna found my AirPods. I led down, went to go to sleep. 5 minutes later, from beneath me, I hear a smash. The smash. Glass. And then I heard, for fuck's sake. Smash of glass, for fuck's sake. I just led there. He smashed a glass. Where he got a glass from, why he had a glass, I don't know.
On bottom bunk as well. Another advantage you'd think for bottom bunk is that you don't have the height for gravity to be up to all sorts.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Where would he have got a glass from? A glass? Why has he got a glass? Unless he's gone to the... I don't know. But I've heard that. For fuck's sake. But then I'm thinking, so I'm like just about sort of dozing off here at like, it's like 4:30, knocking on 5 o'clock. And I need to remember this for when I wake up. Because I need to clamber down. He smashed a glass all over the floor. I'm barefoot. My shoes are on the bottom. Taking my shoes off. So I've not got my shoes with me. I'm like, I need to remember when I wake up not to just sort of like jump down off the bed. If I hadn't heard this, if I was already asleep and hadn't heard that, it would be an A&E trip.
To make any effort to clear it up?
I tell you, all I heard was a bit of like scraping, like it was like he had a leaflet, and I think that's what it was. It was like a fringe leaflet, and I just heard a bit of like, but it was like, it's, papering over cracks. There's smashed glass all over the floor. I then so I finally get to sleep about 5 o'clock, being like, don't forget about the smashed glass. 7:30, 2.5 hours later, bang, bang, banging on the door, bang, bang. Someone's obviously gone for a wee, not taking their key, and just thought, well, I'll just stand out here banging on the door. So that's woke me up at 7:30. And then the big light's going on, people getting up, turning the big light on, a lot of farting, a lot of snoring. I'm up from 7:30. I'm up from 7:30. And then, just
and
so
you
I'm
went
like,
to bed at
5. And just when I was sort of like drifting back off to sleep, I'm going to tell you what I felt, and you can speculate what was going on. Just a very gentle rocking of the bed.
Fucking hell.
I think he was having a wank.
Oh, yeah, always bent over trying to clean up the glass.
No, he didn't. And then I got down, but it's all this stuff everywhere. So then I'm like, right, I need to get down, go and have a shower and stuff. So I'm dangling off of the top bunk, like flailing my feet around, trying to kick my shoes into reach.
Another reason top bunk is just humiliating as well.
Yeah. I'm dangling.
No one's dangling on the bottom bunk, are they?
Trying to kick my shoes into reach so I could so I didn't have to stand on the glass. It was just, and then going and showering taking my shoes into the shower. The shower's going everywhere. The shoes are wet. Traipsing mud everywhere now because I've got wet shoes.
How much did you pay for the privilege?
70 quid. 70 quid for that.
Normally, how much are these hostels outside of Edinburgh Fringe Festival?
I've stayed at him in London a few times and probably paid like 25 quid, which I think you'd go fair enough, 25 quid for somewhere to rest your head, but 70 quid is mad.
When are you going to stop doing this?
It's
got to stop, mate.
What, me?
It has to stop. Yeah. I don't want to victim blame here. Like, you were the victim of a horrible situation, but I think at some point you got to think, do you know what? I've just got to get not even a hotel, a motel.
Yeah, maybe.
An Airbnb, a classic B&B. I don't know.
Checkout was 11. I got out of there by sort of like 10ish. Checked out, and then obviously I was aware of you. You've told me your schedule. You're not up till 1:30 every day. So I'm like, I've got a few hours to kill. I went to the Wetherspoons. That was quite nice. But then I was sat in a cafe opposite your flat for about an hour waiting for one of you to wake up. And then by the time one of you came down, let me in, I actually thought I could have just slept in your foyer last night. I just sat there until I could come in.
This is one of the bleakest stories I think I've ever heard.
I know. It's been. I'll tell you what. It's all been uphill since there, though. As in, like, not an uphill struggle, but like, you know, there's good times are flowing.
Sounds fucking bleak. Really?
I know. I caught a sight of the man in the bottom bunk. Yeah, I'll tell you. Actually, going back to the glass, he'd scraped it into a pile, and you know, I said about you basically get a cage under the bed to put your stuff in. He'd scraped it into a pile. Like, some of it was still glass everywhere, but most of it was in a pile in front of my cage. So I'm like, I can't. So I've just got to pull my bag and all this out over a pile of broken glass. That's making loads of noise. I'm waiting for him to go.
What did he look like?
He had again, probably about 40 or 50. I got a sight of, there was a lot of KFC all over his bed, like just a lot of like colours on the bed. And he was a little bit dishevelled, but I mean, everyone looks dishevelled in the morning, don't you? After staying in a hostel, I'm not going to blame him for that. He might scrub up lovely after, but in that moment, I was like, and you know what I thought? He should have said something about the glass. If I was in his position, I'd go, and he heard me coming down the bed, because he was in there when I was coming down, scrambling about. He should have said, mate, I'm sorry, I've smashed your glass last night, just really watch your feet. He was happy to just lay there. And
there's a lot of snoring as well in these hostels.
A lot of it, and a lot of
I would feel embarrassed, because I do snore. I'm not afraid to sort of admit that.
I thought you didn't snore because you had your mouth tape and your nose tape.
It's reduced, but it's still... If I'm wearing my nose strip and mouth tape, then it's reduced massively, but it's still a bit... I'd feel embarrassed. I'd feel embarrassed to be there, like, keeping everyone up.
Yeah. It's all the guffing as well. It's all the, like, just stinks in there.
Guffing?
It's horrible. I just need to get out of there.
Oh, God.
Just need to get out. There was, when I was checking in, the only other person I saw checking into the room was a young girl, maybe like 18, and I was thinking about her, like, what must you be thinking in it? Like, you must be led there hearing all this going on, and just like, you must be terrified, you must be bewildered. It's just like, it's a horrible environment. And she paid 70 quid for the privilege.
Yeah, overall, you love the Fringe, have you?
Mate, honestly, I've had a bloody blast this last 4 days. I've had a lot of fun.
You saw quite a cock-heavy show yesterday, didn't you?
Mate, it was insane. So went with Connor and Greg of Not Another Quiz Night, and I didn't know what to expect. All I'd heard, so it was Gary Starr's show, which is it's like a 750-seater venue selling out every night. It's sort of, would you say it's like headline of the Fringe this year?
It's the thing that I think everyone's talking about. Everyone wants to go to. Yeah.
And I'd never seen a show with like nudity before, and I think the thought of it, like the concept of like, oh God, he's naked. There's going to be willies, there's going to be boobies and stuff like this. It all seems a bit mad. It all seems a bit mad, doesn't it? There's going to be chebs and knobs. You just think it's going to be. I just think this is going to be mad. This is going to be.
So he's got his penis out for the whole show, right?
Yeah, mate. There's so much penis. There's arsehole.
Wow.
There's bush. There's everything. Everything you can imagine is
My
there.
thinking is that if you're gonna do a show where it's cock out for all of it, then you've probably got to have quite a handsome chopper.
Do you want me to talk about Gary Starr's chopper on the pod?
Oh, no. Is that what you want me to do?
Is that what you're sidling up to?
No, go on. Do you notice them being naked? Is that a weird question to ask, or is there like other stuff going on?
I'll tell you what's incredible is after 10 minutes, it just feels very normal. It's so amazing. It was incredible just how, and we were all talking about it. It was one of them shows you came out and we just had to. Greg wasn't even drinking, but he was like, "I'm going to come to the bar and just for like half an hour just to talk about that." That was incredible. And we just sort of all saying it's amazing how after 10 minutes you're just totally desensitized to like the nudity. But it was quite amazing. It was quite
quite
liberating.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was quite beautiful. It was.
I know some
amazing.
of the because I think there's a few people that come and join him on stage in a like dance or something at the end when they all get naked. I know some of the people that do that. Would you, now that you've seen it, how much would you get up there and do that?
Right. Again, we were talking about this after. If you'd asked me before seeing it, obviously not. After seeing it, there was a feel after it coming out, and we were all like, maybe I would do that. Maybe I would do that. I think like you're a bit giddy on the sort of, but you're like, that was amazing. I could do that. Have you seen much nudity on stage?
No, really, not loads and loads. We had a nun come on who had her bum out on our show. We've not had loads, not loads. I do know. I think I know what you mean though. If it's done in a certain way that you just sort of don't notice potentially.
It made us. What I said to Greg and Connor after was, does it change? Like, does it make you think with the quiz night? God, we could push this really far. Like, you could do anything. They're a bit like, yeah, we could. Like
a little bit, yeah.
You know, I honestly think if you come and watch it, if you do go and watch it, I think you'll come out of it thinking, I might do a quiz night naked tomorrow.
Have you ever been to a nudist beach?
No, they don't really have many in the UK, do they? And then I haven't been to any abroad. Have you?
No, I've stumbled upon one, and I did think for a second, should I just go for it? I don't know what. I've always just felt like something holding me back. Maybe my tiny cock. I don't know. But we've got.
I just to say, he had a great body. Actually, that was the main thing. I thought it's just he was just very strong. You know, when it's like, you know, people who get big from going to the gym, and it's like their arms are big and their legs are big and everything's so big, but it doesn't necessarily look like muscle. He was like, it was what organic muscle. For listeners of this,
Lovely,
it was organic muscle. It wasn't like, I just do bench press 5 times a week, and that's got that big. It's like, no, through what I'm doing, and there's muscles. You know when they're almost like there's muscles over the ribs, but not in a big way. Just like, wow,
you know who have those like real like professional strongmen?
Yeah,
have muscles over the ribs like that.
But it was like, you're strong. You probably don't even lift weights. It's just lifting your own body weight on ropes and stuff. Like, it was just like, that's amazing. It was for perfect human physique.
There you go,
caveman times.
You've come to the Fringe. Something's inspired you, and that's all you can ask for. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it was. I've
sent you a quiz. For today.
That's a very quick segue into the quiz for today. First one you've organised.
Yeah, but you know how bad my typing is that I just can't possibly be in control of it. But if you give me a little screen share, I can have a little look at it.
Yeah, right. I'm going to screen share. So, the quiz is, can you name the most common pub names in Great Britain? That's fantastic. So we're looking for the top 50.
Yeah.
I'll share the screen. There we are. See that?
Lovely. 50. 8 minutes on the clock.
8 minutes on the clock. That's perfect. Top 50 pub names. Let's play.
Right. Off. Red Lion's number 1.
Is it?
Yeah.
Number 2?
Oh, crazy.
King's Arm. Every sort of king's body part.
Arms,
King's head.
King's head. Queen's head. Queen's arms.
No Queen's Arms.
Interesting. Let's go with the cricketers. Just in there, number 50.
Yeah. Lion and Fiddle, is that a bit of a classic, or do I just know a couple? No,
I don't know about
Lamb and Lion, the Lamb.
The Lamb. Lamb and Flag.
The Lion. I've never heard of a Lamb and Flag.
Fair enough. The Rose, the Crown.
Rose and Crown. Oh, Crown's number 1.
Oh, that's nice. The Rose, the Crown, the Rose and Crown.
Crown. Right.
The Rose will be on there on its own though as well.
It's not.
You're joking.
To be fair, I've not really seen one of the Rose.
Black Horse, White Horse.
Of course.
Black Horse is in there. White Horse should be in there.
White Horse, Black Horse.
Do you know why they're called these sorts of things?
I've heard a few of them, but go on.
It's meant to be because when, like, obviously people didn't have literacy rates. The literacy rates were very low, so they would just draw an icon on the pub sign so that you know what it is. Right, I'm going to the Star. The Star, put that in.
Oh, yeah,
I'm going to the Lamb. Like I can see there's a white. You go to the White Horse or the Black Horse.
So it was more about the image. It was just like, let's go.
It's just the image. Like I know what that pub is. What that pub is from its image.
Mate, that's a really nice little fact. That
it's lovely, isn't it? Okay,
really nice.
we've got 11 out of 50 so far.
Well, we can do better than this. Coaching horses.
Coaching horses is great. There's
Dog
like
and Bell?
Kings.
You just don't know what ones are like just because you know it. Just because you know one of that name.
No.
Pub in
the
Cambridge.
Prince of something?
Prince of Wessex or Wales or something? I don't know.
Prince of Wales.
Oh, I've put Price. Yeah, Prince of Wales. I'm just going to go with pubs that I know. See, the Plough, number 7.
Plough's great.
Well, oh, the Boathouse. There's loads of boathouses, isn't there? Clearly not.
Oh, the Ship.
It's just quite
the Ship.
The Pig. Is there anything with pigs? Pig and Fiddle. The Bell. The Bell. Yes.
Nice.
Number 9. So we haven't got 3 to 6.
Is it something? Is it crazy to put something like the Slug and Lettuce? Did they count that as a pub?
I mean, that's interesting. I suppose it's
no,
because you know, like Weatherspoons, they're not actually called Weatherspoons. They've all got their own name, haven't they? It's like
the Moon Underwater.
Oh, that's good. Great shout for a quiz, by the way. Oh, no Moon Underwater.
The Rising Sun.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's in there. 26.
Have we done the Lion? Just the Lion.
It's stuff you'd see just like out and about if you were medieval, basically.
Yeah.
The Prince, the Queen's. Oh, the Victoria.
Of course. Yeah, the Victoria.
The Royal. What about the Royal George?
And the Royal Oak.
And the Royal Standard.
The
Royal Oak's third.
The Royal Standard. I've not heard of that.
Did you try the Royal?
Maybe just the George. Yeah, the George on 13. Royal Arms.
Bricklayer's Arms.
That's really good. The Fleece.
Is it like the Golden? Oh no, I don't know what that is.
The gold. There is. I do know some pubs with a Golden Fleece, but
the Golden Harp. The Harp.
There must be a few more animal ones.
What
pubs? Just think of pubs you go to. Like, where do you go around
the
London?
Bull. Bull's Head.
That's really good.
The Bull's in there. The Anchor.
That's great.
Yeah, it is.
We did the Red Line. The
Anchor. It is all just stuff in like medieval and Georgian times that you'd find.
Is there another line of thought with it though? Where is there anything that could be a bit more like modern?
Like, would Churchill have got some pubs named after him?
Churchill. Ram? Did we do that?
Ram's nice. The Friendship?
That's good.
No.
Bloody hell.
Dog and Bell? No. This is really interesting. 1 minute 30 left. The Wolf? No, that's not what I thought would be a thing. Stag? Deer?
The
Moose?
The Stag's good.
Not on there.
Are we missing any of the classic King one? The King's legs? King's foot?
King's arse? The King's knob? No, I don't think they are. The King's...
Queen's legs?
No, the Queen's legs.
No,
they wouldn't do such a thing, would they?
Have a bit of bloody respect. The other flowers, we've got the rose. The Legion?
Well, that's not bad. The Royal Legion.
How do you spell Legion? L-E-I-G. Spelling Legion wrong.
Man, we're coming to the end now. 30 seconds left.
No.
And we didn't even get 50%.
Shit.
Really thought we'd have this. The Blacksmiths? Nah.
Totally blank.
And it's done. Right. All right, so what we missed.
Swan.
Just straight up Swan. White Hart Railway. We should have got those.
The New Inn and the Wheatsheaf. I've never really heard about. Cross Keys. The White Light. The Castle. The Sun.
Now, the area that I'm not too fussed about that not getting is the Wagon and Horses, the Forester's Arms, the Traveller's Rest, the Green Man. I don't think we really got the Beehive, the Mason's Arms. But Hare and Hounds, Angel, Sun, Checkers, we should have got those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What's the average that people got on that?
So the average. Oh, we smashed the average.
Oh, yeah?
Average is 25%, and we got 44.
Well, I'm very happy with that then. At least we're above average.
Actually, yeah, that's made me feel a lot better about it.
So tell me, what are your plans tonight, mister?
I think I'm going to be watching Train Spotting tonight. Obviously, you've got your show.
Yeah. What,
Train
Spotting live?
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Yeah. I've never seen it before. I've never seen the film either.
Well, then I'll meet you out and about.
Yeah, you're going to be out after your show.
Yeah, all right. Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
It might be my last night tonight, by the way.
Well, how come? Can't hack it.
No, I'll leave it because if I get a train on Thursday, I'll have to get a train at midday, and I've not been. I just don't know.
What's the problem with that?
I'll just be scrambling myself together.
Oh, come on, mate. One more night. Why not?
I'll see. I probably will.
All right. See you soon,
All
mate.
right, mate. Well, this has been lovely.
Take care. Bye-bye.
See you. Two doors down from each other.
I'll run in.
I forgot about that. I felt that. Let's just stop this. Thank you for listening, everyone.
Put your trousers on.
Yeah.